That'd be great if you could explain that. We're trying to find exactly the cutoff date where media is not, because we don't want to be in there filming and all of a sudden they come down slamming on us.
No, that's not going to happen. But,
Yeah.
you know, there's laws. You guys already know this about the media having access to certain areas.
Yeah.
And until we actually close it completely, where no one can come in, you guys can come in and do whatever you want.
Okay.
But just you know, use common sense, if you will, because the deputies are going to be doing their job. They're going to be still offering sources and resources to the people that are out here.
Yeah.
And they're going to be They're going to be slow playing this real well to show respect for everyone.
Of course. Yeah.
So just don't get in their way.
No.
If they say, "Hey, sir, could you please move back?"
Sure. Of course.
Or interfere with just back up and get out of their way.
Of course.
That's the most common sense thing. Other than that, you have access to whatever you want down here. And if you have any problems with it, just talk to one of the guys and ask them for their supervisor.
No, we have a media tent set up at Catella.
Right.
Is that allowed to stay there? How long?
Until we get it closed down, yes.
Okay, good.
I don't see any problem with that.
Okay. Yeah, because we got all of our communications devices operating there.
No, I think you're going to be fine. And if you do, Lieutenant Puckett is an incident commander, and he's any one of these guys that you ask him, if you can get a hold of Lieutenant Puckett, he'll answer your questions for you also.
That would be super great.
We also have county counsel out here. They're going to be most of the time, so the lawyers can do their thing together with their advocacy lawyers and county counsel. So any kind of issues like that, if anything happens, especially with the media stuff, just talk to us about it. Let us know what the problem is, and we'll do what we can to rectify it for you.
One of the things that I'd like a question on, I noticed it was a little, I'm not going to use the word evasive.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that we're asking what that timeline is going to be.
I'll be honest with you. It's not that we're being evasive, is that we're trying to be perfectly honest with you. Just like we did when we were in Fountain Valley. Now, if we were to come down here like crazy people and just go, look, you got to move right now. That's going to be an adversarial relationship that we're having with the people that are residing down here, right? So what we want to do is slow play this as long as we can, where we get people to voluntarily leave the area, as opposed to having to exercise our rights as a law enforcement officer to make an arrest for any law violations. So that's what we want to do. And that's why we can't say, hey, it's going to take us 5 days, it's going to take us 10 days, it's going to take us 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We know it's a little bit bigger than Fountain Valley was, so we kind of got an idea in our head about when, we'll be getting more aggressive with, hey, we've asked you to leave 5 times now. Now we're going to need to arrest you. So depending on how that plays out, we're not really sure. Now I think for us to take an actual stance on when we're going to say this is it would be unfair to the people that are down here that we're offering service to at the same time. You know what I mean, sir? So that's why we can't give you that definitive line. Typically we do in law enforcement, but on this one.
One question: if we sense something along those lines, can we call
Lieutenant Puckett or Barnes?
Yeah, to really get an update, because I just want to be a little ahead of time that I don't lose all our stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be a problem whatsoever. You know, you can call us up, ask us about it, and because there's nothing we're really hiding. I mean, we're being as open and honest as we possibly can about this whole thing. And again, we want to still be able to offer resources to people so they have somewhere to go, you know, to help them store their animals, their property, those types of things. So, you know, it'd be impossible for us to give it.
No, I understand. One other thing that I wanted to say, and that was, as this process is going on, you're taking everything. Just I went down yesterday, down by Ball.
Right.
Okay. From there's nothing there. Right. But I guess there's rumors, right,
about the north side. They can move there.
Yeah.
Possibly.
In fact, some of them I've already went down there this morning, and I noticed some homeless moving in already over there, and that's over in Yorba Linda.
Right.
That's not part of, from what I heard, and I want to confirm that, was not in your jurisdiction. Is that correct?
Whatever's in our jurisdiction along the Santa Ana riverbed, the sheriff's department is taking the lead on it. So we'll work it all the way to the county line.
Okay, even though it's government property?
Well, if it's any other entities, probably we would work with them also. So yeah, we won't go in anywhere we're not supposed to be unless we work with the agency that owns that property.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
Where's your pin from, sir? I don't have my glasses on.
First I was a veteran.
Which branch of service?
Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Super. I was in Vietnam.
No kidding.
All my family has served, and I want to show you a picture.
All my wife's family were all in the Navy. Her dad, her uncles.
My uncles, my father, he was in the Army Air Force, but everyone else was in the Navy. So was I. But I want to show you something, if I may.
Can you imagine me going to Thanksgivings and Mother's Day and how these Navy guys give me a hard time for being the only Marine in the family?
Yeah, let me say this to you. I was born and raised in Santa Ana.
Yes, sir.
I used to play in this river when it was nothing but bamboo and stuff like this. Had a great time at a very young age. 71, and I'm just getting started.
What's your name, sir?
Albert Ramirez.
Albert what?
Ramirez.
I'm David Sawyer.
I'm the one that's...
Friends, you can, if you'd like, check out www.camphope-ca.com. That's all about our media tent and what we're doing out here on the river trail. Please share this video. Pray for the homeless. They're planning, of course, to move them out. Sounds like a kind of a slow start initially, but we'll see what happens. So try to keep you posted. And also, if you like, do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook. And again, just pray for these people and pray for us that God give us wisdom on how to best serve those in need. May God bless you. You seek first His kingdom always. Bye-bye.